You hate this as a first question, but I always ask it.
Practice, huh?
No, what was the emphasis of practice today?
What's that word emphasis means?
What did you guys work on?
I mean, just to get used to each other. You know, we were trying to work on the things that we are trying to input, the new stuff. Still, we kind of have I'm not going to say struggle, but we are still like adjusting. But I think the guys are buying in, and I think it's gonna be good.
David Adelman's talking a lot about the new defensive scheme and how you're the trigger point. What exactly does that mean, and how's it going so far?
I think I just answered it. We are trying. I think we are not struggling, but we're it's something new, so we're kind of trying to adjust. But I think we see that it can be really good. So and it can help us a lot.
What makes you believe it's going to be really good? What are some of the signs that you're seeing?
We are trying to be aggressive. We're trying to be close to a foul, playing, basically testing the refs to call the fouls, and that's something that we're gonna try to. That was the emphasis of the practice, and trying to help each other and be vocal and make our offense play how we want.
How do you like the depth of this team, given the depth of the West?
Yes, I mean definitely the West is really good, but it was good. It was good last 3-4 years. So we hope we're gonna stay healthy, and we hope we're gonna figure out to playing with each other, and I think we're gonna be good then.
What have you seen from Cam as he tries to get up to speed with the rest of the starters and establish chemistry?
I mean, I think he's thinking over much, and he's trying to fit in. I told him don't try to fit in. You're a really important part of this offense. Be yourself and don't try to think, oh, should I do this or should I do that? Just play your game and be aggressive in the moments or in the role that you get given.
Joker, what's the number one thing you try to get out of the preseason?
Get in shape, probably playing wise. But I play for the national team, so I think I'm good on that thing. Just get used to playing with the new guys, new system, new schemes.
With 2 games, a handful of practices, what is this team feeling like in your mind?
I really don't know. We will see. When the season starts, we have a really tough beginning of the season, so hopefully we're going to be ready for that. I cannot tell you anymore. I don't know. We will see when the real stuff starts.
Is it kind of nice that, the Thunder this year are kind of the hunted. Is that kind of nice not to have the pressure of being the favorite?
I think we were never the favorite, even when we won it. So I didn't feel that pressure since I'm here, but they definitely hunted one. And they're playing good. They're playing good, So hopefully we can be the silent. I say the silent horse, dark horse. I call it when the dark.
What kind of pressure do you feel coming into this season, if any?
Don't embarrass ourselves.
What's your favorite thing about this team right now?
We have a different weapons. I think we can have a lot of different weapons, and we can be dangerous. And with the new stuff, I think we're gonna surprise, or we're gonna put teams that we're gonna play different. I think that's it like that.
Jamal's looked pretty good in these preseason games so far. Do you feel like he's been able to set a certain tone for the group?
Yeah, he's been good. He's shooting the ball good. He's in a good shape, so good spirit.
Nikola, how does Jared Dudley's voice kind of change from Ryan Saunders' voice at guys who are running the defense?
Yeah, nobody wants to hear Ryan Saunders' voice anymore. I'm joking. I mean, just someone who was playing 14 years in the NBA, seen everything, and he's a coaching class. Is it 5 years?
Yeah.
So 20 years in NBA, seeing everything, different players, different cultures, different systems. And I think when he's speaking, everybody listens. So I think it's a good addition to our team.
How long does your jet lag last?
Oh, a lot, 10 days. I'm not gonna lie, it was really rough. It was a rough one. It's so easy when I go back home. Like this, when I come here, I was struggling, but it's good.
You feel better now?
Yeah.
You're here, you're adjusted?
I'm adjusted for sure.
Thank you, Nikola. Good, Bruce.
How are you?
I'm tired.
What's the biggest goal in your mind of the preseason?
Just build chemistry, right? The second unit, all new, playing with each other. Don't have much time together. So just trying to build our chemistry with the second unit.
How long is it taking for you to kind of feel like you're back at home?
Right away, I've been feeling like I was back at home. Shit, even when I wasn't here, when I came back, I felt like I was home.
You know what? Obviously, you played with a great many of these players before, but Adelman has a different system. There's different assistant coaches. How much of an adjustment actually is it coming back here?
Not really much adjustment for me because the players are kind of the same, just different terminology. So really, not really much. Just learning how to play off other great players. So not really much of adjustment.
Has anyone gotten noticeably better?
Cam made everything today. God damn. Blue team kicked our ass because Cam was making every shot. Jamal was going insane. So yeah, Cam's coming along.
I meant more so from the championship season, but I love that answer.
Obviously P-Watt showing what he can do. CB is obviously a great player. Julian and Jalen Pickett, I wasn't here when they first came, but I mean this summer they were hooping. And then also Hunter. So I think all the young guys got a lot better.
It hasn't been a long time, but what's different about you from 23 to championship?
I'm older, wiser. Really not. I'm just the same player, hustle, energy guy. The only thing, I just don't dunk as much just because I'm just a little timid right now. Just had surgery, so. But yeah, that'll come back.
The NBA GMs voted Nikola, the preseason MVP.
Yep.
What has changed about his game since you were here? What makes him take it to the next level?
I don't know. I don't know how you get much better than being the best player in the world. But I mean, he's just super smart. Everyone around him gets better when they're playing with him. Just a super smart player. Can get everybody involved and can do whatever he wants to do on his own time, his own pace.
Yesterday, David Adelman said he wanted to start junking up the defense a little bit. What does that mean to junk it up on defense?
Really just being more physical, picking up full, turning guys, just like kind of like Toronto and Minnesota was doing with us. Basically just being more physical and using our hands.
On the other side, when teams are doing that to you, how much do you think the team needs to attack? If you not just get into your half-court set, but if you can beat it and get to the paint.
I was watching the film. I was dancing too much between legs behind the back. I don't even do that. I don't know what I was doing. So I just got a full speed. He turned me, just get to my spot. I was dancing too much in the backcourt. Just use my speed like I did 2 years ago.
Bruce, when you look at the turnovers for the second unit as a whole, how much of that is just like regular growing pains?
Actually, yeah, it is regular growing pains. And obviously it was the pressure. We haven't seen that all summer, so just getting back into it. And then knowing where everybody likes to be, knowing where Tim wants to be, his shots, Julian's shots. So I think time will tell that turnovers won't be a problem for us.
How difficult is the West going to be this year?
Say it again?
How difficult is the West going to be this year?
Super tough. I think everybody's really, really good. Even Utah is pretty decent with their young guys. So I think every night is a challenge, and we got to take advantage of the time we have together right now.
With the ref meetings yesterday, what was sort of the message about some of that physicality stuff that was out?
Yeah, they're going to let some stuff go. Also, y'all know the little Dylan Brooks slapping the hand from threes. That's a foul now, which I love because I've gotten a lot of texts for that. Yeah, they're cracking down on some things, but they're still letting us play.
During the championship year, you guys, the number said that you guys were about an average defense, but there were times where you guys were playing at an elite level.
Yeah.
How long, for how many games, for how much time do you guys think you have to be above average or good or great on the defensive end this year?
I have no idea.
You guys showed how good you could be that year defensively. It didn't have to be the entire time.
I mean, yeah, maybe I guess around the same time, right when it counts in the playoffs, then I guess we turn it up a little bit. I guess I don't know. But I mean, for us, I think we need to start when the season starts, just because it's all new. Everything's new. When Mo was here, Nikola was up. Now we're playing different channels, so we just gotta get on the same page.
Through 2 games, a handful of practices at camp,
Just what's the vibe? How on the same page are you guys feeling already?
Oh, we're good. We're good. We're still learning. Val's still learning. Second unit still learning. First unit looks great, obviously, because they play together a lot and Cam fits in perfect. But we're all still learning. We still got a lot of time to figure this thing out. 2 more preseason games or 3 more preseason games? So we'll be fine.
How long did it take you to properly learn how to ride a horse?
Shit. Honestly, my first time I kind of got it, but once I started trying, I was a little nervous. But I would say probably like 3-4 times.
Yeah. Were you scared?
No, never scared. What I'm scared for?
You looked a little scared on that thing, man. I saw video.
No, I wasn't scared at all. I wasn't scared at all. Never. My dog Pete, he's cool. He's chill. He won't do nothing, so I'm cool.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Hey, David.
Hi.
So yesterday you talked about you wanted to start junking it up on defense a little bit more as the next layer. What does that mean? What are all the elements of junking it up?
Just different ways to shrink on better players, zone, working on all that kind of stuff. And then when we do zone, who's on the court, what the responsibilities are at each spot. And we'll continue to work on it. Like I said, I don't know if we'll throw it out there in the preseason, but it's something that we have to continue to, improve on, because I feel like in the past, a lot of times you're trying to get so many things down on the checklist that you kind of tell yourself you're going to get to that eventually. And I think if we're actually going to do it successfully, we have to work on it daily. I say daily, probably every other day, but it's a good thing. And it was good to see the guys today. They were bought into it.
How long does it take when it feels like a little bit of an overhaul defensively, or maybe a lot of an overhaul? How long does it take for all of that to gel and the players to really play up there on straight?
I have no idea. I'm hoping, we get comfortable with it sooner than later. But we saw a lot of good things today, and there's going to be mistakes in this, when we're not all the way up like we've been, where the rotations are kind of starting from the get-go of every play, which we were really good at for a long time. And there's a reason why we did it. We just think this group has the capability of doing some different things, giving different looks, which gives us more flexibility on the defensive end, both man and zone. So some of these concepts and principles actually bleed into both things. That's the goal every day. But yeah, the guys are bought into it, and that's all that really matters.
Bruce was just saying Cam was making everything, and the starters looked really good today. So just what you see from that group in Cam today?
Starters were great today. They're really locked in. Yesterday was a weird day, like I said, with the schedule. I kind of expected it to be rowdy, and I kind of burned them out yesterday. We just kept playing and playing and playing, because I think we have to run. Today was execution was off the charts from all 5 guys on that team. And I give the white team a lot of credit. The second group, they had one tough scrimmage, and after that, I thought their level of play was super high, especially defensively. So, yeah, you want your first 5 to look like the first 5, and today they look like one of the better first 5s.
Elaborating off of that, what's the difference that you're seeing from that first group that has a lot of continuity from years past versus that second group, which seems like a totally different set?
Yeah, and I think also for the first group, it's just really new for Cam. He's played a different style in Brooklyn, a very execution-based style in Phoenix, and this is kind of somewhere in the middle. It's kind of a hybrid of those two things. So just him getting used to the spacing, the feel, what Aaron likes to do, at different parts of the court, CB, how to space correctly with Nikola in different parts of the court, and he took strides. And I think the second unit's the same thing, lots of new pieces. But they've made, incremental growth. I keep saying that, but they have every day of getting more comfortable, with Valanciunas in the post and how we're going to space, and Tim and catch and shoot. Peyton's handling the ball quite a bit. So that's a work in progress, but I saw a lot of growth.
Coach, how do you strike a balance between trusting that starting group and playing them a lot versus forming new things that you can go to and feel great about on a consistent basis?
Yeah, it's a balance. It's on me to get different combinations in there, and we'll get there. It's also on me to make sure that the guys that are going to play together the most play together a lot. I can't just skip steps. I need Cam to feel comfortable, and if I'm going to do that, he's got to play with that main group, because that's who he's going to be with the majority of the time. But as we go through this, I keep saying checklist, but same thing with the lineups. We'll mix it up. I tried a script yesterday, put a lot of different people together just to see what it looks like when you call plays, and not necessarily walk them through stuff. Just let them play and see what's good to them. So day by day, I'll be doing that. A lot of flexibility with this team. I just have to pick the right flexibility. You know, a lot of really cool ideas, doesn't mean they all work. So we'll see as we go through this month.
A lot of teams like to talk about how fast they want to play at this time of year with training camp preseason. Makes me think back to in the summer when you kind of brought up wanting to emphasize half-court execution, especially as it sort of helps you guys out in the playoffs. How do you kind of see the tension between those two things, I guess, with kind of where the conventional wisdom almost is on emphasizing transitioning?
No, and I mean, we were an incredible transition team last year. I just think that we formed a lot of bad habits because we just relied on that. And we said, hey, we'll outscore you. And if we want to win, you know, a game in Oklahoma City, if we're lucky enough to be playing them way down the road, you got to be able to play both ways in those bigger games, the playoffs. And again, it's going to be hard to be one of those teams that makes it in the West. And if you're going to, your habits have to be forming now. And I know there's going to be games where we push it, go up and down, score 130, and it's all pretty and it looks great. But we have to make sure that, you know, we're checking ourselves a little bit and knowing that that is not sustainable to doing something special down the road. So it's a mix of both. I probably overdid it in that press conference saying like we're going to play this like the slowest team in the league when I got Jokic rebounding and pushing the ball. I'm very aware of that, but I do think a blend of both is important.
You spoke yesterday about the Latin phrase. Did you take Latin in high school?
No. But it was a phrase that is in Latin that they pushed on us quite a bit. So it stuck with me forever. So obviously it worked. Some really important people to me that led me in my life. You know, they live by that. So it's important to me. And I think it's good for the guys to read it. It's real simple. It's not a bunch of BS. It's legit. So, yeah, I believe in it.
Yesterday you mentioned adding to the playbook some Cam Johnson plays. Today he really went off. Are those two things connected at all?
Yeah, a little bit. And those players are more so just out of the motion, you know, the formations, the continuities that we have. But getting him to spots so that the ball finds him in areas where he's successful at. And then as we go, he'll have his ATO packages, you know, like everybody else. But I think trying to make him understand, hey, if you fill this corner, this is really good for you, for us, as opposed to the other corner. Maybe the optionality is different. So playing to his strengths on the fly is really important, as it is for all these guys. So that'll be a process as well.
David, if you're determined if one of these final 3 preseason games is going to be like the closest thing to like a dress rehearsal?
Yeah, we talked a lot about it, and I'll rely on, you know, that'll be a conversation between me and Steve Short and the players, you know, where they're at with their bodies. But I think, like usual, you kind of build each game towards doing that. But we also know we have to rest these guys at some point. So we'll look at the 3 games, the travel schedule. We'll do what's best for them, not just physically, but mentally. But I have not decided yet as far as how far we push these guys the last 3 games.
Is everything good with Aaron, by the way, just with him not playing in the last one? Or
yeah, I mean, he looks all right. No, he was really good today, too. And I think it's, you know, Aaron, Jamal, guys that have had those minor lingering injuries, we have to get ahead of that. So it just felt like the right time for him to take a 2-day break, and now he's back at it. So, yep.
Thank you, Coach.